What's up, family? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. What's up? I'm Nikki, and I am your resident Dope.Brown.Chick. And how you guys been doing? You look good. You look blessed. So, today, I am talking about how I lost over 100 pounds in a little over a year. Y'all checking this beat, though? Y'all checking this beat? I'm feeling real proud of myself. So, I have to tell you, the first thing that you have to know when you're starting to lose weight is that you got to be prepared for it. Like, you have to mentally prepare to lose weight. Because if you're not mentally prepared to lose weight, you are going to set yourself up for failure. So the first thing you have to figure out is, are you ready? Because once you figure out if you're ready, everything else becomes just slightly easier when you're trying to lose weight. I didn't always know if I had been ready. I had been trying to do it for vain reasons. I had been trying to do it because I wanted to look better in my clothes. I wanted to be cute. I wanted to be like the Instagram chicks or whatever. And then I realized I'm not gonna be them ever. So I had to make sure I was doing it for me. The second thing that you have to do is you have to know how your body works. My journey with weight loss this time, because I've tried so many other things in the past, this time was just a little bit easier for me because I made up in my mind that I was going to do what worked for me. So, you know, keto might work for some people, but keto wasn't working for me. In fact, keto made me feel weird. It made me feel heavy. Plus, I was doing dirty keto. Dirty keto is the devil. But it didn't make me feel good. I was losing weight. I was getting results, but I didn't feel good. What did work for me was I ate whatever I wanted. But the one thing that I changed, well, the two things that I changed, I had water like my life depended on it. I drank at least 2 gallons of water a day, at least. And that made all the difference in terms of hunger, because sometimes you're not hungry. Sometimes you're just dehydrated and thirsty. But it made all the difference when it came to eating. And I ate vegetables with everything. Like I said in the previous video, if you didn't see that video, go check that out. But I made those two habits a part of my daily regimen. And I started to park further away from my building. Like, I wasn't really exercising. Like, I recently just started exercising, like maybe January. Yeah. Because I don't like the gym like that. I don't want to be around people. I feel like I'm being watched. It's not a thing. It's not a cute thing. But I made little changes to how much movement I was getting a day. And honestly, I started to take it more as a personal challenge once I got a Fitbit, because I was trying to beat my goal from the previous day. So I was making these little changes, but it was making a big difference in how my body was starting to change. And the third thing that I did was I stopped giving a damn. I stopped giving a damn. I stopped giving a damn about what other people thought of me. I stopped giving a damn about whatever people were watching me. Like, every now and then, there'll be, because I'm very much a social media person. Very much. But there would be people who have seen that I was, you know, on a vegan journey, or I was vegetarian, or, you know, they knew I was on some kind of meal plan or diet or something. And then that felt like they had the right to keep me accountable for what I was eating. It ain't none of your business. To be perfectly honest, it's not any of your business. So you have to not give a damn. You have to basically put yourself in a little bit of a bubble. Just a smidge of a bubble, and tunnel vision, focus on your goals. If you can't focus on your goals, you'll never reach your goals. So you have to actually focus on your goals. Focus on you. Focus on what's best for you. And another thing you have to keep in mind is that you can't give up on yourself. You're bound to make mistakes. You are bound to make mistakes. Mistakes happen. You slip, you fall off the wagon, and it's okay. You have to be kind to yourself. You can't be mean to yourself, and you can't give up on yourself every time you have a slip up, because slip ups happen. If you have an Oreo this day, have a salad tomorrow. You have to have balance. So you have to find the method that works best for you. What worked best for me may not be the best for you. What's best for you may not be best for me. And that's okay. But it's very important that you not get caught up in trends. It's important that you don't get caught up in what other people are doing, because what other people are doing may not be healthy for you at all. So you have to be mindful of how your body works, what's good for your body, what's good for your health, because I can't do the same thing other people do. So you have to be very mindful and focus in on what's good for you. What's good for you. And there was something else that actually really, really, really helped me, right? It's about to storm over here. So it got super dark and I couldn't figure out why did it go super dark. I was like, Jesus. But we back. So the next thing you have to do is just run your race. If you just run your race, you'll be fine. Everybody ain't you. Everybody can't be you. Everybody can't do you the way that you do you. You dig me? So run your race. If you run your race, you will be just fine. And stay positive. Stay positive. Always keep your thoughts elevated. If you let yourself get stuck in this stinking thinking, you gonna mess yourself up. You are about to burn yourself up if you don't stay positive. And honestly, when I gained weight previously, it was because I had sunk back into a depression. And depression ain't no joke. Depression will wear you down and wear you out. Period, point blank. It is hard to accomplish anything when you don't have a strong sense of self and a strong motivation. The other thing that I did when I started to lose weight was I started to recognize my triggers. Like, there are certain people I can't be around because they trigger me. And when they trigger me, I eat. And when I eat, I eat. I mean, I really eat. So I have to know my triggers. I figured out that there are certain people that I can't be around. There are certain places that I can't go. There are certain things that I can't do because they all trigger a reaction in me that causes me to go overboard and eat. And a while ago, actually maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was part of a study at NIH. And they called me and told me that I have a disorder. And like I need another disorder on top of the other disorders that I got. Who needs that? But I have a disorder where my brain does not tell my stomach that I'm full. So when I eat, I just eat until I get sick. And it's just like, oh, that's enough. But my brain doesn't have a receptor that says, I'm full. And knowing that helps, but it was a little disturbing to know that, dang, like, you know, when other people get full, their brain tells them they're full, but I don't have that luxury. I don't have that luxury. So I have to be mindful about my portions. I have to be mindful about how much I'm ordering or how much I'm consuming, because it's easy for me to get off track because I don't have any boundary. My brain doesn't have a boundary that says, okay, that's enough. And take the trash. The next thing you have to do is take the trash out of your diet. You don't have to completely eliminate it, but you can't even eat it every day. Right now, I'm at 124 pounds lost, which is a big deal because that's the most weight I've ever lost in my life. And I'm a lifelong big girl. But it's because I choose to eat more nourishing food. I choose to eat more healthy food. And, you know, and sometimes healthy by comparison, you know, I won't eat a cake, but I'll have, like, you know, maybe a cookie. So you have to know your triggers, and you have to know, you have to take the trash out of your diet. That's point blank period. Take the trash out of your diet. If you take the trash out of your diet, I promise that you will see a difference in how you feel and how your body is changing, because sugar is crack. Sugar is crack. So if you just, you know, be mindful. The whole point, if you're trying to lose weight, I'll say that. If you're trying to lose weight, losing weight is just a practice in mindfulness. It's just a practice in mindfulness. Being mindful of what you're putting into your body. Being mindful of how you're moving your body. Being mindful about what triggers your body, what triggers your mind. Honestly, this whole weight loss experience has been a very spiritual experience for me, because it caused me to actually take inventory about where I haven't been mindful in my life, where I haven't been mindful even in my meditation and prayer life, where I haven't been mindful in feeding myself positivity and good things instead of bashing myself over and over again for what I'm not and what I can't do. It's a practice in mindfulness. And as long as you keep that in mind, that it's a practice in mindfulness, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, but you have to be kind to yourself. This isn't a race. It's not about who loses weight the fastest. It's not about who loses the most weight. It's about making sure that you are happy and making sure that you are healthy and that you are the best person that you can be. So, yeah, that's how I lost weight. It was a practice in mindfulness. Lots of water, lots of vegetables, moving around a little bit. 124 pounds in just over a year. It's been a journey, and right now, I like the way that I did it because this light, y'all, it's harsh. I like the way that I did it because I did it in a phase. I took one step, and then one step turned into two, and two turned into three, and three turned into four. And I went hard the first 6 or 7 months. I went hard. I mean, strict. Like, I'm not going to put this in my body. I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to eat this. I went hard. But it was a practice and discipline for me because I know that I'm undisciplined when it comes to my eating habits. So I had to go that hard to make sure that I plant the seed in my mind that you can't do that. You can do this. You can eat this. You can't eat that. It's just a practice in being mindful. So, as always, I missed you guys. I promise I missed you guys, but life happens. And I promise that this is the beginning of consistency, because life just freaking happens. Period. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And you know, if, as always, follow my social media. Everything is at Dope.Brown.Chick. And if you even have questions for me, I don't know how helpful I'm being, but I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. And you can email me at dopebrownchick@gmail.com. So until the next video, I will catch you lovely people later. Make sure you follow, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. All right, family, it's been real. Stay dope.